Well, the beach caravan entailed back in 1955, led by the current president at that point in time, Dr. Neil Humphreys, basically set out to integrate the beaches in Sarasota. Prior to that, African Americans were not allowed to any of the public beaches in Sarasota. Usually they had to sneak out to the beaches. Coming on the tail end of the 1954 Brown versus Board of Education victory, that kind of set the stage for a lot of these local community issues like desegregation to come to fruition.
On a typical Sunday afternoon, the cars, the 5, 6, 7, 8 cars sometimes, would go out to the beaches. The very first time, I think the establishment was caught off guard. But it didn't take them long for someone to complain and the police to get there, and they would say, you all have to leave. Mr. Humphrey would say, no, we don't have to leave. And he told them why, what our rights were as the individual. He was the spokesman. President ended up being the spokesman for the group. And when they insisted, no one moved. And then the police decided they would close the beach, say the beach is closed to everybody. Blacks still would not leave until everybody started to leave. Then when whites got in their cars and started to leave, then the blacks would get in their cars and leave. After probably about the 5th or 6th time, we realized that as soon as we would leave, get across the bridge, the beach would be opened up again. So their strategy sessions: should we go, not disembark, turn around, come back, or what should we do? What the decision was to keep the pressure on. And when the pressure became enough, then there was some negotiation. And at one point there was saying, let's find a place for them near the Venice airport. It would be on the Gulf, and through proclamation that was designated the Black Beach. But it was far from a beach. It was a lot of rubble there, shells of all kinds that would cut your feet if you were going. So I said, no, that's not good enough. And then as we move forward, caravans to the beach, issues, caravans, meetings, more. Okay, we'll give you a swimming pool. Wouldn't you like a swimming pool? Yes, we'd love a swimming pool. And then you won't have to go to the beach anymore. Well, I don't think we have answered that question in the affirmative, but we'd love a swimming pool. So they're putting a swimming pool. They decided to build it at what is now Robert Taylor Community Center, which at that time was the USO Recreation Center. At a point when the swimming pool was just about built, but we kept up the beach caravans till they started building the swimming pool. And when the swimming pool was built, just about finished, we stopped the caravans. They believed that their problem was solved. So they had the day of the big opening of the swimming pool and all the fanfare, a couple of city officials and whatever. On that day, I can't remember the time, let's say it was 2 o'clock, the opening of the swimming pool. At 2 o'clock, the swimming pool was open. 2:05, caravans started back to the beach. And that's pretty much where it was until the city came to its senses. Part of those caravans were people, when I was a youngster, who were much older. They didn't care about the beach per se, but they felt that as tax-paying citizens of this community, we should enjoy everything that this community has.
But by the time my generation came on in the late 60s, early 70s, what was the road that was paved back then was accomplished. So we come out here with no incidents, and we love it. Just like anything else, not just with the beaches, but restaurants and, stores. It's just good to know that you are on an equal, playing field, no matter where you are, that I can go, to the beach, or I can go to the Charter House on Longbow Key and not be frowned upon because of the color of my skin, but because I'm just like a man, just like anybody else.